What's up, Lore Hounds? It's Cooper here. I'm here with Heroes of Newerth. I'm here with MilkFat, the director of eSports. We're going crazy behind us because it's actually the grand finals. Who's playing right now?
Right now we got Stay Green and Complexity battling it out in the Cycle 8 grand finals.
And they're 1-1 right now, best of 5. And it's already we're early in this game, and the announcers are going nuts. So I guess there's a lot of early combats going on. I'm not sure. It's been going on behind us. But you guys actually just released what you're calling Heroes of Newerth Patch 3.0. So what's it all about?
So what we did with Hunt 3.0 is really lower the entry of barrier into our game. A lot of people felt that Heroes of Newerth was a little bit too difficult. You know, I agree. It was. Heroes of Newerth is a very, very hard game, and that's what makes me love it, and that's what a lot of people like. But in order to get new players and really make them have the best time, we decided to really change how we bring them into the game. For starters, we really improved all of our graphics. The entire map looks entirely different. It looks slicker, more beautiful. The shadows are done more. The rivers just glisten. There's fish in them. You know, all the buildings are changed to look more high def. We also took our starting heroes that we launched the game with, and we redesigned those as well to really match our new art that we're kind of pushing out there. A little bit more hardcore, a little bit more brutal. One of the best things that we do with Hunt 3.0 is we added bots to our game. What bots have done is it's given the players an opportunity to play against an AI before they go out and face the competitive Heroes of Newerth community. We just have such a hardcore community. It's so brutal that if you just go in there without ever having played before, you are not going to have a good time. And so this really lets people practice and become comfortable with the game before they go and try to team up with their friends to, you know, play in the game.
So S2 Games has made a name for themselves in strategy for a long, long time, way back in the Savage days and stuff like that. So you guys actually took all that strategy, put it in the game originally, made a super hardcore MOBA, and now you're trying to reintroduce those new players with this patch?
Yeah, you know, like you said, we're all about the strategy. We're about the hardcore audience. We're not trying to stay away from that. That's actually one of our biggest things going into 2013 is appealing to our hardcore market. But it doesn't mean that we can't make our game easier to get into. We're not making the game easier to play by any means. The game is still just as hard. What we've given people is tools to make themselves better players before facing live opponents. There's a lot of good stuff going on back here. Shit's going crazy.
So, one of the biggest things in MOBAs is you get this learning curve, you know, built in just learning the game, but also you guys have been out for about 2 years now, right? Or at least in a bit, 3.5? Yes. So you guys have been out for a while. You're over 100 gods. Is the bot system really something that you're trying to push to introduce and let players get used to all these gods? Is it open? Can they play any god in the bot?
Yeah, they're called heroes. That's okay. Well, this is the coolest thing about S2 Games and our bots, all right? We are the only MOBA game, in fact, I think we're the only game, we released our entire code for bots. We gave it to our community. We made the initial batch, and we said, go nuts. Make them better, make them yours. 2 weeks ago, we just entered in our first community-made bot into our game, and it is awesome. It's our Rhapsody bot. Right now, we got 4 more in the pipeline that community members have made. We give them the forum with our bot developers where they can work with our bot developers to make sure that they are as good as ours or even better. Once they meet our checklist, we put them in the game, we give them credit for it, we hook them up with some free stuff, and it's awesome. We're getting a lot of people just messing around with our code, and it's making our game better. That's one of the things that S2 Games has always believed in, is that the community-made projects have a place in our game, because we're here in the end to serve the community.
So obviously we got a lot of esports going on behind us. Yeah. So what's up on the docket for finishing this season, this round of play, and then moving forward with the post 3.0 patches?
Yeah, so right here we got Hunt Tour. What Hunt Tour is, it's an 8-cycle season that started back in October. This is the end of Cycle 8, the grand finals. At the end of this, we take the top 4 teams and we send them to Vegas to compete for the finals, and it's a $360,000 circuit. So there's a lot of money on the line, there's a lot of pride. Actually, right now, tomorrow, we are going to Thailand to take our 2 top North American teams to send them over to Thailand to go compete against the Titans over there. What you guys can expect from the future for us is Hunt Tour Season 2, and what we're doing is we're going to international. We're going to take the winners from every region, CIS, Latin America, North America, Europe, Australia, and we're going to pit them together in a big old grand season with an even bigger and better circuit.
All right, so MilkFat, thanks so much. It's looking great. You guys are constantly growing. You've got tons of users. What's your concurrent number nowadays?
We get about 130,000 concurrent players.
And obviously, so a community that large, MOBAs have a problem with, it's pretty much genre-wide, of the community, you know, just people kind of being dicks. What have you guys done to kind of keep that down? Because you don't hear too much out of the Hound about that.
That's actually something that we have coming down here in the next couple of months. I can't say too much, but what I could say is just expect some changes, some harsher punishments, and really making it so, you know, having a free-to-play game, it makes it hard to punish people because, you know, oh, I'll just make a new account. So what we're doing is we're coming up with a more harsher, strict punishment where if it's excessive, there's an IP ban. And we're going to stop people from really, like you said, from just being complete dicks, because while we are hardcore, while we are really competitive, there's a place to be a dick, and in our game is not that place.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be teaming up with your friends, kicking some ass. It's all about being encouraging. That's how you get your teammates to play better. Tell them, hey, let's do this and this differently. Don't be like, hey, you fucking suck dicks.
Constructive criticism, guys. It really works. You don't just have to be a dick.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks so much, MilkFat.
No problem, man.
Have a good one.
You too.